What's up, folks? Hanging back with Hero Lair again. My name is Dan. Beside me is Josh on the end, Mario, and he's still Sean Sims.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the couch, sir.
Thank you. Good to be back.
First trailer for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This is a prequel, I guess 70 years before the first Harry Potter. I watch all the Harry Potters, not the hugest fan.
Yeah.
But hey, why not? We'll check it out.
What the hell?
Yeah, what the fuck? Fant-4-Stick and Beasts and Where to Find Them.
You're an interesting man, Mr. Scamander. Just like your suitcase, I think there's much more to you than meets the eye. Kicked out of Hogwarts for endangering human life.
Oh, I like
The
that
beasts.
actor. Very good actor.
Eddie Redmayne?
Yeah.
Yet one of your teachers argued strongly against your expulsion. I wonder what makes Albus
Who's in the Danish
Dumbledore
one, right?
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
fond of
and
you?
The Imitation Game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he was also the guy
Yes.
who talked like this. In
Must get that fixed.
Yelled at.
Anything edible in there?
No.
Muggle-worthy?
Any livestock?
Changes.
No.
Welcome to New York.
Anticlimactic.
So I guess it's gonna happen in the Muggle world mostly?
Yes.
Let's see.
This looks like the 20s, 30s.
No human could do what this thing is capable of.
All right. A true teaser.
Yeah.
It is a
'cause
teaser trailer.
I didn't really know what to... Like, aside from that comical part at the end, I was just left with... Meh?
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
It's
well...
very anticlimactic.
I
You
didn't...
don't really know what the story's about.
Right, I didn't...
Period piece magic seems to be
Yeah.
taking place in New York, so
New
I don't
York.
think you're going to see
Yeah.
like.
And mostly
Hogwarts.
Yeah, mostly like in the actual in the dimension of the Muggle of our reality, right? Where it's the magic is manifesting, so it doesn't look like a lot of movement into these fantastical places that you get to enjoy with Harry Potter, which is really some of the best parts.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, I didn't notice on him. Maybe I didn't really get a strong sense of, and not to say that it doesn't exist in it. I just didn't catch it from this strong sense of plot, conflict, all the big things that like are part of a like a solid story. I know it's a teaser or whatever, but I just didn't get a sense of much of anything.
What
I didn't get a
it seemed to
taste.
me was like it seemed to be like a teaser for people who've read it.
But it's not even a book.
Yeah, so it's not even a book.
It's not even a book,
Like
so
so it's like I have no idea what this is about. Like it really would have only made sense to me is if I read something and then these were like little flashes that I was getting from like a book that I've imagined before. But if it's not even a book,
And the creatures were different too. Like there are creatures that you don't like. I saw some kind of mole creature that was skidding around in its butt, and I was like, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
that was interesting.
I don't know.
It kind of feels like if you're a fan of Harry Potter, because I'm not so much a fan, right? So don't hit me with your hate mail. Ooh, Sean.
You ignorant muggle. You ignorant muggle. You.
But
There
it's
goes
almost
all our British fans.
it's,
All of them gone now.
but it's almost like they're episode 7. You know what I mean? So it's like it's something that they've never read before, they've never seen before. So it's like the excitement there is, just enjoying this as just a viewer.
Yeah.
See, I think I would. Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
By going 70 years before the Harry Potter story, like I don't know if it even joins up at all. Like, is it gonna introduce Voldemort? Does it introduce like Dumbledore and all the other?
Yeah, like what I didn't see again.
Like or is it just a totally, or is it like you brought up Star Wars. If we got that Knights of the Old Republic story, that would almost seem to be like a paper equivalent as opposed to Episode 7. Because Episode 7 continued the story.
Yeah, this is
Knights of the Old Republic would be so far in the future that it's not even
That's
fucking
true. But
related.
even if
In the
like
past.
the Rogue
so far in
One-
the past, yeah.
Thousand
but
years in
even
the
like
past, yeah.
the Rogue One trailer,
Right.
You know what I mean? It gave you a plot.
Yeah, it
kinda
gave you
a plot.
an
in a
idea
sense
of a
what's
plot,
going. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, I think this was a teaser. I think that's hopefully be the next one.
But that's what I'm saying. Like even as a teaser, yeah, you want to give them something different. But the thing is, it's taking place in the city. It seems in New York. It's not taking place in any of these fantastical realms. At least not exclusively as Harry Potter does. Which for Harry Potter fans is one of the big allures. I mean, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but I enjoyed some of the films.
Yeah,
as much as they were a bit childish,
enjoyed the
whatever.
films,
I enjoyed it. Like to see some of the dragons and even the game of Quidditch. Or whatever, you know what I mean? I enjoyed these little things because it was all part of this interesting narrative in this interesting world.
Yeah.
This is in New York. This has like a mole sliding on its butt. This has something like this has just there's the connectivity
like
doesn't seem there.
Does it become like a magic version of Men in Black, where these creatures escape, and now he's
Exactly.
got to go through
Yeah,
New York
that's
and
what
try
I'm
to rein
feeling.
them
That's
in?
kind of what I'm feeling. Yeah.
Didn't they just do that with like Goosebumps or whatever that movie was? Like,
With Jack Black. Essentially, all the
It's
story
not the same,
creatures came to life.
And
yeah.
for that one person who probably
Yeah.
watched it, this is probably the same one that likes Gods
Yeah.
of Egypt.
Our one subscriber that liked Gods of Egypt.
yeah.
Hey, I know what you're talking about.
This is
Shout out
number
to
one.
you, buddy. It's all about
Best
you.
movie ever. Ever.
Oh, awesome. Well, look, it looks interesting. The cast looks great. I like Eddie Redmayne, so looking
Yeah.
forward to the other trailers. Hopefully it gives us a better feel for what it's about. If you guys have a little bit more background on what it's about, leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think, especially if you're bigger Harry Potter fans. Are there rumors about this? And if you saw any Easter eggs, like maybe there's Easter eggs in here that went way over our head that are pointing to, the kind of the more the stories that we see, let us know. Follow us on Twitter at the Hero Lair. Don't forget to subscribe. Please help us get to 10,000 subscribers. We need all your help to do it. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll hang out with you really soon. Bye.